Well, it is the big story of the weekend. The 95 Libyan nationals are expected to be deported back to their country this weekend. They will fly from Kruger Mpumalanga International Airport to Benghazi. The men were arrested in July at a suspected military training facility in White River. It's believed they entered with visas obtained through misrepresentation. On Thursday, the White River Magistrates Court withdrew their cases. They were facing a charge of contravention of the Immigration Act. Well, SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo joins us now from Kruger Mpumalanga International Airport, where the Libyan nationals are expected to depart. Tumelo, good afternoon again to you. Of course, in the previous hour, you told us that, there was no sign of the 95 nationals as yet. Just, talk to us about what's happening now.
Well, indeed, the 95 men that were expected to arrive here just around 2:30, they have not arrived. And also the police presence that was here, and also a lot of police, especially those one from the public order police, have left. I'm just going to ask Lungile to show you. Now the airport is completely deserted. The police have left. We understand that also the flight that they were supposed to fly with has not arrived. And then the police have left. But we are also getting a word from our sources saying that the 95 men, because the police didn't want to talk to us, didn't want to say anything to us, that the 95 men that are expected to leave this afternoon will not leave this afternoon. They are likely to leave tomorrow morning, but they're saying now that they are not likely to leave this afternoon. But we are here just to monitor the situation, to check if these men will eventually leave. But the police are not here because the police have to be here to ensure that the protection of these men, and so also the protection of people that are coming to this airport behind me. You understand that the defense in the matter said that they wanted the men to be out of the country within 48 hours. That 48 hours actually lapses today. So tomorrow, then it will mean that the 48 hours have gone beyond the time that the defense wanted the men to be out of the country. But you understand that according to Home Affairs, if somebody is being deported out of the country, they have 30 days to be deported. So Home Affairs still have time to deport these men that were supposed to be deported this afternoon. So it will mean that now the Home Affairs will still deport the men. It's understood that the men have not departed the prison to come to the airport to where they were supposed to be flying. So the police have already left. Now the police are left the area because they were supposed to be here to protect the men, because these are the police officers that were there when these men were arrested in July, and they have been attending court cases because you understand there are a lot of men to be protected and also to protect the public in this matter. So they have left now. So they did not say anything to us. We're just getting word from our sources close to the people that are in this matter, saying that the men are likely to be departing from this airport tomorrow morning, because also the flight that they were supposed to fly with, a private jet, has not arrived at this airport.
Tumelo, of course, this is one of those stories that have again put a spotlight on our immigration in this country. And with this particular case too, especially given the fact that SIRA found that there were not one, but two other training camps in that area, not too far from each other. What has this particular story, brought light of and highlighted in as far as that is concerned?
Well, it has highlighted issues of these security companies. Are they registered? What kind of registration do they have with SIRA? And especially now that this suspected military camp has been running for a number of years, especially here in Mpumalanga. They've got two centers there in the farm. At the farm, there was this new one that these men were arrested at. There was also another one just about 50 meters from that one, also owned by the same family, same company, but that was, it highlighted the issues of safety, especially among communities, because now community of Masoi, they've been saying that they didn't know that there was a suspected military camp just be on their doorstep, saying that they do not feel safe about that because what could have happened to them, and also with a suspected military camp, they were using firearms to train men. So even before you enter the premises, you get boards that are saying that there are live ammunition that are being used here. So be careful when you're coming into the premises of this camp. So it has highlighted that, and you remember that we also seen cases now in Limpopo where also the people have been arrested with like firearms. So it's highlighting issues of securities, and also especially private security, and how they're being trained and where are being trained. And that's why now SIRA has decided to suspend the license of this the military's security services. Now this camp has already been shut down. It was shut down by the police, but now they don't have a license to operate at this stage, and the police are telling us they're still investigating the owners and also the trainers at that facility.
All right, Tumelo, thank you so much for that update. As it stands now, it seems like the 95 nationals will then be deported tomorrow. That was Tumelo Machogo outside there at the Kruger Mpumalanga International Airport.